Hi, I'm Keith. Welcome to the Worn Out Joystick channel. Today I'm going to be talking about this, the Mister. Well, this one is from Antonio Villena. This is called the Mister Mini 6. And you see it's got USB ports here, USB ports here, and USB ports here. And this is a on and off switch, see? And this right here is for the VGA. It'll output VGA, YPBPR, and RGB. But you got to change it in the INI file. And the HDMI right here, and barrel jack for power. And this is for developers, I think. And this right here is for a tape input. And this is not part of, this is my Wi-Fi dongle, but you get the idea. This is the thing that Antonio Villena come up with. It's part of, I guess, Snack Serial Native accessory connector, but this one right here will use a Mega Drive controller, and you just turn it on in the menu and you can use it in the game. And this right here is the Ethernet port, and I'm not really sure what that is, but anyway, it's got buttons on top, reset the game, and open the on-screen display, and the fan grill right there. And I'm gonna plug it in and go do kind of an overview of, you know, what this thing is about. It's a FPGA, field programmable gate array, and it basically at a hardware level becomes the system that you tell it to be. And like, say you want it to be a Super Nintendo, it'll play Super Nintendo games. You want it to be an NES, it'll play NES games. And they're working on several new cores for it. I have the PlayStation core on here. I was messing around with it today, and they're supposed to be doing a Saturn core, but I haven't been able to get that one working yet. So give me a minute and I'll hook it back up and we'll talk about it some more. Alright, here's the main menu when you boot the Mister up. You got arcade, computers, consoles, other, and unstable. That's where I have the PlayStation core. And then utilities. You go into the arcade, and all of these arcade games are individual cores. Like, as they took the arcade board and backwards engineered it in FPGA. So all of these are arcade perfect. Let's try to find one. We're going to do just a little overview of the different stuff. And there's a guy named Hotego who did these CPS-1, the CPS-1 core. See, Cadillacs and dinosaurs. Alright, I'm going to hit start. We're going to play a little of this. See, it's just like if it was the arcade board in an arcade machine. This is just like an arcade game. It's pretty neat, I think. And Otego, he's really smart and a really good developer. He has lots of new cores coming out. I think somebody said that he was working on CPS-3 and Sega 16, a few of these other arcade boards. And we'll try a little of this, and then we'll move on to, you see in the background says JT, that's Hotego. And we go to core, and each one of these is its own core. We'll go over here, look at Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. It's the CPS-2. See, it loads up now. This is just like an arcade game. an arcade board. I'm not very good at this, but we'll give it a try. I like playing with Ryu. Oh, God, get me. he's tearing me up. Like I said, I'm not very good at this, but played a little bit. Alright, he beat me. Anyway, we'll move on and look at some console games. Go down to console, and some of these I don't have games in yet, but I've had it for a couple of weeks. And so like NeoGeo, they actually took NeoGeo boards and decapped the chips to find out how they work on a hardware level, and then program the FPGA to actually become that system. It's pretty neat. We'll go down here to say Metal Slug. Yeah, do Metal Slug X. See, and it's loading up the ROM, and now it's gonna play. See, there it is, NeoGeo. And this NeoGeo stuff is very expensive. If you had to buy all of these cartridges and all this stuff, you're looking at probably tens of thousands of dollars to get a full set. See, we got it all right here in FPGA. This is one of my favorite games.
Mission 2, start. Thank you. Laser gun.
I say console, but there was a console version for the home, which is AES, and then there was the arcade version, which was the MVS. They're basically the same game, they're just different size cartridges and different stuff like that. Come on, jump up there. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that's enough of that. Let's move on. We'll look at NES. And it'll play, you see NES, FDS, and NSF. See, all of these games. Let's see if I can find a Famicom Disk System game. I'll show you how it loads. Where did I put it? Right there. This is Zelda for the Famicom Disk System. See, it'll load the Famicom Disk System BIOS, and then you just hit start. But I got the, see where it says MD or DB9. I got that turned on because that's for that that Mega Drive port I was talking about. I'm using USB controller, a generic Xbox controller is what I'm playing it with. And you see it's automatically switches disc or switches size of the disc, and then the game will play just like that. And you can go in here and you can change color palettes if you don't particularly like the one you're on. See, it'll change. See, there's lots of them. Just like the PC-10, it looks like the RGB Play Choice 10, and what it looks like with the PVM. See, I mean, it's basically Famicom disk system, just like if you had one with the magnetic disc and a Famicom hook too and all that. Alright, well that's enough of that one. We're just kind of doing an overview. We're not doing, you know, too deep of a dive in these cores. But there's a Sega Master System. If I get this one to load up. Oh, I gotta put a disc in. Okay. See, it loads the core, but then it doesn't automatically pop up for some reason. I don't know why. Might be the way it was programmed, I think. Let's try to find one that everybody knows. Let's do Sonic, maybe. Or Shinobi. Alright, let's do Shinobi. This Shinobi for the Sega Master System. Start button. See, and now it is essentially a Sega Master System at a hardware level through FPGA. I never had a Sega Master System when I was growing up. As you can tell, I'm not very good at that. But see, they have Game Boy Advance. See, it's the Game Boy Advance now. And then we hit the this button right here in the middle, the Xbox button, and it'll bring up the on-screen display, and then we can select a game from there. Takes a minute to load up for some reason. Oh, there it goes. And then we can go to, let's do Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. See, and now it is a Game Boy Advance on the big screen. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There it goes. See, I got 9,999 health. I was playing with the other day and I was just kind of cheating, so that's why it does that. Alright, well, just showing you how that works. Let's move on to something else. Let's try the Genesis. I didn't have a Genesis either when I was growing up. I had an NES and I had a Super Nintendo, but we'll load up some Genesis games. Check those out. Let's look at a game everybody's pretty much familiar with. Let's go to Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, right there. I'm just showing the HDMI output right now, and it'll also do VGA to a VGA monitor, which I got over here on the side, and I'll show you that if you want to see it. See, I mean, it's Sonic now on the Genesis core, and it looks really good in 1080p. All right, I'm gonna move over to the VGA monitor so I can show you that. Just a second. All right, and there it is in the VGA monitor, and you see it'll do dual output. See, there's the HDMI, and there's the VGA, and it's going through to that port right there on the side, and then the HDMI you see is going up back to the back of the TV. But I like playing on this this monitor. This is a computer monitor, and we're going to look at the. We'll check out the new right there, the new PlayStation Core, the one that just came out today, 13122. All right. See, it drops compatibility with my VGA monitor for some reason. I don't know why, but you see it there on the screen. See if we can get that to adjust a little better here. Maybe not. Hold on a second. All right, there's the new PlayStation Core. So you push that center PlayStation button, and then go to ISO. There's some games that load, go all the way through the FMV, and there's some games that won't load at all, and some have glitches. But I mean, this game is in early beta, so just happy that they got it working at all. The other build, you see, go to Core. This one right here doesn't have CD audio, and this one does. The one that got released today, and we're on that one right now. We'll load a game just to check out Symphony of the Night, which I think is a really good game. I don't know, but that PlayStation startup is what I have the most nostalgia for. I played the crap out of the PlayStation. And see, this right here is a known bug. When you first start up the PlayStation Core, you're gonna have to reset it to make it work. He's still working on it, Robert Pipe. He's doing a great job with this core. So hit reset, and now it'll go ahead and boot up like it's supposed to. See, that's all you had to do is reset it, and now it's working. See, all this right here is CD audio. It's playing right now. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's really amazing to me, I think. You know, you can move the loading, make it act crazy. See, and there it is. This CD audio part just got released today, and it sounds pretty good. Sounds like it does on my original disc on my original PlayStation. Do that boss fight right here, right quick. I'm gonna get killed. Not very good at this, especially playing through the camera. There's quite a bit of lag when you're watching through the camera, but on the actual screen it's not. Like, I'm just really surprised they got the thing working. Like, at first he said something about that he would have to have 2 RAM modules to get it working, and then all of a sudden he released it and uses 1 RAM module. I mean, I'm just really surprised. Alright, well, that's enough of that one. See if we can move on to something else. Alright, we're going to move over to computers. And the only computer that I have set up is the Mini MiG, which is the Amiga. Commodore Amiga. Use that one right there. And I have a virtual hard disk installed on this one. And you see it. I can go down and select a game and look at Turrican, maybe see if I can get it to work. Turrican. But all of these, you see, they show screenshots and everything of the game. Right there, Turrican. Well, when you hold up, it goes fast. Alright, Turrican. And you see, it shows the HDMI, and it shows on the VGA monitor. And just press the fire button. It appears I'm not in possession of such a button. Oh, there it goes. I'd only ever seen an Amiga in a museum. I'd ever played one till now. The National Video Game Museum, where I saw one. And I had no idea what I was doing with it. I had to watch several videos to figure out how to get this to boot up properly. At first I was using this right here at the top where it says discs, and then you can, and it kept wanting me to load disk and insert disc 2, insert disc 1, and all this other stuff. And then I went over here to drives, and I just put in an IDE hard drive that had all the games on it. See right there, the AGS2 hard disk file, and all the games are on it. Pretty cool, I think. I'll play a little one of this Turrican. I like this game. But you get the idea. Alright, let's check out the Super Nintendo core. See how it does. But they have lots. Look at all these computers. The Apple II. This A0486 is supposed to run, I think, Windows 95. But I don't have it set up. And console. See, they have a Game Boy core. And this is pretty neat, the Game Boy 2-player core, but I don't have any ROMs to make it work. And Game Boy Advance 2-player core. And this Mega CD is pretty neat. This is the Sega CD. And then you press the PlayStation button, and then you can load a game. So we got Final Fight CD. Push start once it loads. Well, it would if I didn't have the input turned on. Alright, now it should. See, and now it's a Sega CD at a hardware level.
Metro City, a well-known crime capital, was fueled by violence and death.
What's going on here? It's not showing any video.
A fact which the media
Hold on, let me figure out what's going on. Alright, there it goes.
Metro
I
City
got it working now. I just had to reset the core. See, it's got some weirdness sometimes, but it's really fun to play with, I think. So you can pick your character. Now it's Sega CD. and then you can go to reset and eject CD, and then it'll go back to the BIOS screen. Then hit the Xbox button and load disk, and let's go to Sonic CD. I just picked up where I was playing earlier. Oh, then I die. See, it's really bright and vibrant. See what this woman wants. She's got something to say. Oh, she gets kidnapped. Okay. I didn't have a Genesis when I was growing up, or Sega CD for that matter. But it's still fun to play around with. That's Sonic CD. Okay, let's see, it's saving my game again. Let's move on and look at the SNES. Probably got the hardware. Nope, it's not turned on. Okay, let's see if it'll work. So we can load a game. One everybody knows. Let's go to Super Mario World. Super Mario World, right there. I mean, it's Super Mario World. I mean, what else is there to say? The score is really good. I mean, this is not like software emulation. There's basically no lag, and if you play it on a analog display, there is no lag, like at all. It's straight off the chips, just like if you had a real Super Nintendo plugged into it. And you see, I got my VGA monitor showing it too, and dual output. See, there's the HDMI, and then there's the VGA. Alright, see it's saving my game? It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna try to wrap this thing up and try to stay under 30 minutes if I can. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and if you got any questions or comments of really any kind, leave them down in the comment section, and thanks for watching.